Well, first time in a long time we've actually had some return showing up on radar as we are tracking this cold front working eastbound for us here, and it's going to be able to deliver some scattered showers, especially as we head on in through this afternoon. See a few spotty showers there right along the coastal areas, maybe Harker's Island or Ocracoke, maybe the only beneficiary from those, and those clouds that have been high and thin through much of the morning hours are now going to start to thicken up as we've got this cloud cover and shower starting to make its way towards us here. Out ahead of it, though, those southwesterly winds and that sunshine's got us in the mid to upper 70s. Look at Havelock coming in at 79. And again, we've been watching these gusty winds out of that south-southwesterly direction. 15 to 20, some gusts 35, almost 40 miles an hour across the inner banks. And those strong gusty winds will continue as we head on in through the afternoon hours today. Once that front slides through, we'll switch those wind hours around to that northwesterly direction, and those winds will start to die off as we head overnight tonight. Temperatures pretty much where we are right now is where we're going to top out at, maybe a couple more degrees in some of those inland spots before we get some of that rain moving in. And again, those showers will track from west to east around 3:30, 4:30, 5 o'clock this evening. Overnight tonight, quickly clearing out back down into the upper 40s, low 50s for inland areas, and here looking at those mid 50s along the coast. Light and variable winds going from southwesterly to northerly, and then eventually we'll switch them around to southwesterly again as we head through tomorrow afternoon. So here's the system, and doesn't really have a chance to get a whole lot of moisture out of the Gulf of Mexico because that's where some of those stronger thunderstorms are. So it's kind of robbing that inflow of that moisture up along the eastern seaboard. Future track times out this front very well for us here. The line of showers coming through now kind of ahead of the front. The front itself crosses around 9, 10 o'clock, and that may give us another brief line of some scattered showers. Another quick moving moisture starved system clips to our north tomorrow. That'll bring a dry cold front in here tomorrow night, and then a cool high pressure will slide in behind that, and that'll take over as we go in through the middle part of the week. Future track again doesn't really show a whole lot of rainfall. If you get enough to even wet the pollen down off of your car, consider yourself lucky for us around here. And this may be our best chance of seeing some measurable rainfall, at least for the next week, because again, we see a few more clouds in here later on Wednesday, but that's a dry cold front. Cooler temperatures briefly in here for Thursday and Friday, and then we warm back up again maybe a week from today. Could be our best chance of seeing some good soaking rainfall for us here, but out ahead of that front, we're in the upper 70s and near 80 through the weekend.